these designs are like art. I mean, and they're incredibly functional too. You don't have to sacrifice one for a good conscience.
I think what's great is that when you walk around this market, and I said this yesterday, there's so much new, the vendors, I mean, I'm seeing so much diversity at this market, and the sustainable aspect of what I saw yesterday. There's a lot of people that have come in and brought high design to that aspect of interiors.
We saw some fabulously inventive things with wicker, with resin that we showed there. That I thought that was really, we loved that big blue chair with the...
Right. We saw so many different pieces that were these interesting kind of one-off pieces that were very sculptural and very dynamic in shape. And with woven materials, and like we were talking about, they can be out of the rattan, they can be out of synthetic fiber, they can be out of any kind of natural materials.
You saw a lot of wonderful uses of natural materials in an unusual way that were so chic and elegant.
Lots of different materials like marble and limestone, like those wall panels that you were talking about.
The wall panels, yeah.
And I mean, stone is not a trend because it's been around for thousands of years, but the addition of stone as one of your textures when you're designing a room, is just, so that everything isn't all wood or all metal. It's just, it's kind of a nice way to be more eclectic in a nice way.
We're going to take a look at our second grouping of trends, which is gentleman's lounge, which you were seeing a lot of, that you were very excited about. Kind of what we talked about outdoors, a retro outdoors, Palm Springs kind of feel, and also our favorite, the chinoiserie, which has not gone away, which we are so glad is still here. Let's take a look at what we saw.
Now, what I really love about this British colonial gentleman's lounge trend is the fact that we can see a lot of different aspects of upholstery in one piece. So there's great hardwood, distressed, nail head, red leather, black leather, nickel nail head, high gloss, lacquer, and zebra hide. And you're seeing all this mixture of texture and detail, and that's what I love about these pieces.
Another exciting trend that I'm seeing is in outdoor furnishings. These furniture makers are looking back and they're pulling different pieces from history. And right here you have something that's called a textile wall system. Frank Lloyd Wright is the original one to invent that, and he did this out of concrete, where he molded them and then put them in blocks together. Here you see a new interpretation of this out of limestone with resin. And here is a vessel that is in mode or reference to architectural pottery that was popular in Los Angeles in the mid-20th century with like Van Keppel green. So we have this trend of this California kind of Palm Springs, fun, exciting retro style.
I'm absolutely crazy for anything chinoiserie or Chinese influenced, and this Chinese Chippendale or chinoiserie étagère is one of my favorite pieces at this show. It comes in a variety of wonderful colors, and it's also a very versatile piece. These three stacking pieces can be used on the floor as a set of nesting tables, and then you can use the commode as a separate piece of furniture elsewhere. I love the color. And chinoiserie is still definitely big in the marketplace and doesn't seem to be stopping.